Classic Truck Rescue. Well, I'm back. Thank God. Yeah, just way underestimated the weight of that thing yesterday when I went to pick that thing up. There was no way that loose truck was going to safely haul that truck. So once I got down out of the hills and the mountains and stuff, and you guys didn't see it, but right after we got everything loaded up, chained down, everything done, I was getting ready to leave. I went around the first corner and there was a steep hill, but it was on pavement, and the loose truck doesn't have posi, so it started doing a one tire fryer. I tried not to break the tire loose. I went easy on the throttle, but it started spinning. Once it did, it started kind of sliding back down the hill a little bit, and like I said, there was a corner right there, and there was a ravine on the other side of the corner, and I said, oh, this is not going to end well. And then I saw Kel, that's the young man that I got the truck from, coming up behind me with his John Deere tractor. Thank goodness, thank God. And he pushed me up the hill, but at that point my confidence level in the successful hauling of the truck, not high. I went about 20 miles an hour, got down out of the hills and everything, and then I was anticipating my ride down I-5, and I said, someone's gonna get killed, and that won't be good. And so I pulled over and I did the smart thing, which is call my wife. Jamie came to my rescue with Gopher, and I had the trailer unhooked and everything. When she got there, we hooked her up, got her home. Gopher felt it, struggled a little bit going up some big hills, but handled the job quite well. And Jamie drove her truck, actually. I followed her, and she did a great job, and we all got home safe. Thank you, Lord. And so people will probably be wondering, why didn't you just take Gopher in the first place? Well, because my car, which Jamie normally drives to work, is dead. It went through a car wash, we'll just put it that way, one of those new high-tech car washes, and ended up drowning the dashboard. I think the car's toast, to be honest with you. We'll see. But anyway, so Jamie has been needing to use Gopher to drive back and forth to work, and I guess she could have just drove loose truck. Anyway, bottom line, everybody's home, we're safe. Jamie drove loose truck to work, but now I got to hurry up and get this unloaded so that I can get the trailer back, or I get charged for another day trailer rental. So let's get her unloaded, and I'll be right back. I'm kind of looking forward. I know it looks crusty, but it's not as rusty as you might think, and I'm looking forward to pressure washing this. I think we're going to find a diamond underneath all that mold and scales and stuff like that. Like I said, original VH truck. Comment if you know the exact year. I know there's Mopar guys out there that know exactly what year that is. Like I said, I didn't get a title with it, but I did get a bill of sale, and I have video evidence showing that I didn't go steal the truck. So, and this one is available for sale now. Like I said, I'm not really trying to buy trucks. I know it doesn't look like that, but I will get trucks for customers. I bought this one 4 years ago, and just now got around to getting it because it had trees around it. I already explained that. Anyway, it is for sale. just hold the button, it'll go down. Alright, so apparently the batteries are getting weak on the remote controller for the pump motor or whatever, but I just figured out if you just sit there and hold the down button, it slowly goes down. So I'm gonna get this trailer back, get on back here, we'll pressure wash that, and then might give the 57 Chevy pickup a wash too. And I've already got footage of it firing up that I'll make a video for, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Now what is it? What is it? You've never seen that one. It's kind of weird looking, isn't it? Huh, how are you going to get up in there? Huh? Annabella, how are you going to get in there? She's got to have it. She's got... Anna, how are you going to get in there? Are you going to go up? Oh, she's checking the engine right now. Come on. Come on. Careful, careful in there. Every nook and cranny. She will check it out. Behind the seat, under the seat. Come on, Anna. That's good enough. Come on. Come on, I don't want you in there too long. I haven't washed this one out yet. Come on. Good girl. Come on down. All right, now we can put a Truck Inspector General sticker on it when we get done washing it.
That's hilarious.
CTR, paying the bills. I just sold a front clip that I use when we have bands out here, but hey, you gotta pay the bills. Well, I was just getting ready to pressure wash. I think I'm going to call this thing Killer. It almost killed me, folks. It did. I'm calling it Killer. I've never named a truck Killer before, but Killer? It is. Anyway, I figured before I started pressure washing it, why not get up under the hood? And I'd been looking around this thing for a VIN tag, and I found it over yonder. Anyway, wonder why somebody cut that heater hose. But look at that color. couldn't decide what color it used to be. Maybe we'll get a better idea after I pressure wash it, but it looks like somebody repainted it like a seafoam green, but originally it was blue, folks, and I like that blue. I bet you could wet sand it and get down it, because I saw the blue peeking through in spots. I like that. Anyway, here's the tag. All you guys, you guys know I'm not a Dodgeologist, so my viewers that are Dodgeologists, comment, please. Let me know about this truck. I know 55 to 59 Chevy and GMC trucks. This truck, I know nothing. I know nothing. So you guys that do, hold on. That's how we do it. That's how we make the numbers stand out. You just lick your finger, your moss covered finger, and when you rub it, see, all the dirt goes into the numbers and makes them easier to read. I can get zoomed in on that. But anyways, please do help me out. If you can tell me the year model, well, that's the VIN number. You guys don't need that. Well, you might be able to tell me stuff about it. And I've got the VIN tag and the truck. Come on. That's as much as it's letting me zoom in on that for some reason. This is the best I can do right here. It's a model HM8, I think. I don't know. 162. I'll get all this stuff. I know that I have a lot of Mopar guys and a lot of Dodge guys. This is where I can use your help. I'm trying to save this truck. I don't need to keep this truck. I bought it 4 years ago because I had never seen anything like it. And, you know, I've looked around online, and yeah, I know it's just a Dodge COE truck. But for me, when I saw it, I was just intrigued because it was in a bunch of trees. And I hadn't seen one in the flesh before, and I just looked at it and I thought, that is really unique. And then I saw the V8 emblem on the hood, and I looked inside, and it did have a V8. But anyway, so that's another thing I need help with. I don't know what size engine this is. I have no idea. Not even a clue. If someone can help me out, I do appreciate it. Classic Truck Rescue is about helping everybody that likes classic trucks, not just the Chevy or GMC guys, not just the Ford guys, everybody that likes old trucks. We can use this platform to help each other out. So getting the best shots I can of the engine. It is a V8, and like I said, I don't even know what year this truck is, so I'm sure you guys will be able to tell me by that. But anything that you know about this truck, let me know. And yes, it is for sale. I do not just buy these things because I gotta have every truck in the world. This one I saw sitting in the, and I think it actually had some, it was sitting in the woods, and I think as you can tell by the moss, but I think it did actually have some trees growing up through the bed. Which is another thing. I mean, that's obviously made for a bulldozer or something. And this thing is heavy. It's heavy. Jamie hauled her home for me. Yep, I had to, I don't know. I called my wife and she saved me. I got me a good girl, folks. I do. Anyway, but I got the hood open. Happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead and pressure wash in there. Top of the engine. And then I'll close the hood. And I'll set the camera up and do some high-speed pressure washing. We'll wash the inside out, the outside, maybe even back there, and see what she looks like. What Killa. Oh, what was that? Does anyone remember? Flip Wilson! Killa! I'm not trying to get in trouble, but you know who I'm talking about. Killa. But yeah, sometimes I just save them because they need to be saved. So I would love to see this go to a good home. I do not have a title for it. I have that VIN plate, and I have the guy that bought the property. The truck was on it, along with the Country Squire wagon that I got a few years ago. Some of my old viewers can vouch for me on this. The guy bought the property, the truck, and the Country Squire 1974 Country Squire wagon, which I still have. And if you want that, threaten me with a good time. And if you see anything out here that you want to threaten me with a good time on, do so at Rick at ClassicTruckRescue.com. Anyway, I don't know what they're worth. Hey, there's another thing. Instead of people always asking me about dollar amounts, why don't you comment what you think this truck is worth, but wait till I clean it up. And yes, I am in a better mood lately. A few people commented, oh, you're getting your sense of humor back. Must be healing up. Yes, I am healing up. I feel better. I still have some, I'm still healing, let's put it that way. But the pain is night and day better. And I'm going to start exercising more. I'm going to start riding my bike. And I don't want to run and put more wear on the knee. But yeah, I'm going to get in shape and try to reverse some of this old age stuff that's happening to me, because I don't like it. Well, I was getting ready to fire up the pressure washer, and then I thought, since I showed you everything else, I might as well show you the rest of the drivetrain for you guys that can help me identify this stuff. And is that, I have a hard time believing that's a carburetor from the early 50s. It looks too much like a quadrupute to me. I don't know, but I know it's probably a 2-barrel, right? Anyway, so I'm just showing you the controls here. So obviously we've got the 2-speed rear end. I don't know if that's electric or vacuum, but I will check. E-brake handles, home, and I already looked at the e-brake stuff on the tranny. The drums there. It's kind of hard to get in here. Well, I can move this. There we go. So there's the back of the tranny. Let's see if I can get a better view of that. Anyway. Kind of hard to get a shot of this, but I guess you can see from there. I'm trying to get the bell housing in there, so I know that'll help with. Let's try this. Oh. Alright, I'm just hesitant to climb on stuff like this with my knee like it is, but let's go. Let's just go. Alright. Boy, you don't want to fall through there. Alright. Oh! A vacuum canister. Let me know about the brakes. Does it have power brakes? So that's the back of the tranny with the drum for the emergency brake and stuff. I was looking to see if it had a PTO, but I don't see one. I am going to stick you guys up under there. I'm climbing. There's the view. I hope you can see stuff down there. It's really hard this way. Oh, it was zoomed in. That's what the problem was. Hopefully you get a better view there. Alright, and there's the vacuum canister. So there's the rear end. Electric. It's electric. Because there's no vacuum line. That's wires going into that puppy, or is it? Hold on. Just trying to be careful, folks. Yeah. I don't know. Are those wires or? Yeah, those are wires going into it.
So that's the rear end. Anybody that knows about this stuff, please let me know. All information is helpful and muchly appreciated. Alright, I'm going to go pressure wash this because it is slimy. Yeah, that thing is not walking friendly. Probably would have been easier just to crawl up there, walk up the center where you don't have all those angled treads sticking in you. Oh. Alright. Every time I look at this thing, I see something else. Is that where the battery goes on these COEs? Looks like a battery tray down there and an access door. Anyway, well, we'll look at it when I get back. But the only real serious rust that I have found on this has been on the other corner. Well, maybe a little on this one too. But the very bottom corner of the other door. There's one little hole right there, maybe a couple. But that's it. The rest of it's real solid. And the skins on the bottoms of the doors are good. I've been all over the steps. They're bent up a little bit, and the rockers are good. Cab corners are awesome. The floor looks good so far, but like I said, let's get her clean. I'm getting ahead of myself now. We'll get her cleaned up, and then we'll have another look. Yeah. Okay. One more thing. Okay, so I've taken a closer look at the engine, and it occurred to me that if it has an alternator on it, and that is a quadrajet. I'm pretty sure that is a quadrajet. And what tipped me off was I was looking through over here and I saw a plastic vacuum line thing. Maybe that's not plastic. Yeah, that's plastic. Sure it is. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's plastic, and so I'm thinking Oldsmobile or Buick on the engine, and that the original engine is probably long gone. Wonder if it did have a Hemi in it though when it was new. Anyway, tell me what engine you do think that is. I know it's probably not the original, but also it had this, just a big H right there, and a rocket plane thing, and it doesn't have one on the other side. But it doesn't look like it ever did have one on the other side. It just doesn't move. I'll get her cleaned up. We'll look again. I'm giving Killer a good solid 8 on the crusty scale. It was dirty, folks. It was dirty. And it's still dirty, but you gotta go over them a few times and get the crust out of the jams and the cracks and the under stuff and the up under there stuff. And also it blows a lot of the rust off and keeps it from rusting further. Oh, also found a couple of the pins for the floors down there, but I'll be back. That door used to be yellow, though. And here's green. Somebody sprayed black over the yellow and the green, so I'm thinking this was the original color for the interior. I don't know. Well, I'll be back. That's it for tonight, folks. We'll be back tomorrow to take a closer look at Killer COE. Peace out. I'll give you a sneak peek. It sure does look pretty. Well, I think it does. What a weird looking truck. That's the way I like them. Classic truck rescue. Peace out.
keeps on raining, it will wash me away. Find me at the end of the river one day. I'll have to start over cause I won't have a thing. I don't mind working, yeah, I'll work while I sing. I don't mind working, yeah, I'll work while I sing. I wanna make you a letter, but I don't know what to write. Stamps don't stick and the mail don't fly. Times I think about you, most times I don't. I think that I'ma make it, but I swear that I won't. I think that I'ma make it, but I swear that I won't. Keeps on raining, I'ma build me a boat. Might get the motor started, if I don't, it'll float. Find me at the edge of the river one day. You gave me love for nothing and I don't know what to say. Gave me love for nothing and I don't know what to say.